Number 11, convert to standard form. Standard form is just your x, then your y equals your number. Okay? So basically, we need to move x over. The way we move pieces is we subtract them or add them. So it comes over here, negative 3x plus y equals negative 5. Now, remember, for standard form, no fractions. Value in front of x must be positive. Oh, wait, it's not. It's negative. So what do we have to do? Well, we have to clear that out. We can control one piece. We can't control everybody, but we can control one piece. To get rid of that negative, we're simply going to multiply through by negative 1. Everybody gets multiplied by negative 1. So the y becomes negative, and that value there becomes positive. But we were able to control the x. We made it positive. So one thing, no fractions, good. Number in front starting us with x is positive, good. And 3, negative 1, and 5 have nothing by which they all can be divided. That's the final rule. Plus, make sure you always have your x, then your y equals the number. So 11, there's the answer. 12, fraction. Let's go ahead and just take care of the fraction first. There's multiple ways to do this. We could move it over, and personally, I would move it over first, but I think we're best to clear out anything that's going to create a problem for you. So let's just multiply everything through by 3. That'll take care of the fraction part. That gives me 3y equals 3 times that 2/3. Now remember, that gives you 6 over 3, which is just 2. So it's 2x. Basically, your 3's canceled and left you with your 2. And then 3 times the negative 5 is minus 15. Now all I need to do is move my x over. So I'm going to subtract my 2x. I'm so glad we got rid of the fractions. Put your x first. Now, got to multiply through by what? A negative 1 to clear it out. And then we should be good to go. That gives us 2x minus the 3y, 15. All right? Simple enough. Now, 2, 3, and 15, can they all be divided by something? No, so I can move on. I'm good. Ooh, what about this? Well, let's go ahead to make us feel good. Let's get rid of the fractions first. Now, this time we must multiply by something that'll clear out a 3 and a 5, and that happens to be 15. So we'll get 15y equals, need to come to the side, that's fine, negative 2/5. Give you negative 30 over 5, which is negative 6. So negative 6x. Now, of course, we could cross out. That's fine. But again, when you multiply fractions, multiply across top, multiply across the bottom, and then divide it. So I'm going to do the same thing here. 15 over 1 times 2/3. And that is going to be a subtract here. So 30 over 3, which is 10. Okay? And again, personally, yes, I would have crossed out 1 and made 5 and gotten 10 over 1, which is 10. But it doesn't matter. Now, what do we need to do? We got rid of our fractions. So exciting. We need to get our x over to the other side. So we're going to add 6x to this side. Add it here. That gives us 6x plus 15y equals a negative 10. No fractions. Value in front with our x is positive. Feeling good about this. What about 6, 15, and 10? Is there something by which they all can be divided? No. So there, 13. We're golden. Final one here for 14. Let's clear up our fractions. 3 and 2, that's going to be a 6. So we'll do 6 times 2/3, which I'm going to tell you is 4y. 6 times the 3x, well, we know that's 18x. And then we have 6 times a half, and half of 6 is simply 3. Well, are we done? Almost. Who needs to come first? The x value. So we do need to rearrange to put the x value first. Now, the final thing, there's no fraction. We're great. The 18 is positive. The value, the a value in front of x is positive. So we're good. 18, 4, and 3. Is there anything by which they all can be divided? No. So that is our answer to 14.